Hello, I'm here in Liverpool city centre this Sunday morning, and I'm sure a lot of my viewers, those that watch my videos, will be asking, but how do we stop this, Joe? How do we stop what's happening to our country? Well, the only way we can stop it is by changing the system. Now, the system at the moment is a liberal one, and you're not going to change that. Even from within, you can't change it. It has to be outvoted and replaced by something completely different. And I believe in this country, we're reaching a time when people are not going to put faith in any of these parties. I think they understand now that they're all just the same, they're all just out for their own interests, they're sellouts. They make one promise 1 minute and do something else the next. And when I say they can't stop mass immigration into Britain, I'll tell you why I know, or why I believe I know. I've been involved in politics now since 1978, so I've seen Home Secretary after Home Secretary make these promises only to renege on them, right? So it's not something that I'm unfamiliar with. I'm familiar with it, that they all renege because they're working within a system that's a liberal one, and you can't change nothing within the liberal system. So we have to change the system, right? We have to start from the beginning, and we have to vote them out. And they can be voted out, trust me, they can, right? The BNP, when it was a sensible party back in the early 2000s and so on, got many councillors elected in Burnley, Barking and Dagenham, Stoke and many other places, right? So it can be done. Sadly, it lost its way, and Nick Griffin, well, that's another video in itself. So it can be done, right? Trust me, it can. The Reform Party, I think they've got 6 councillors on Derby Council, right? That's like, it's an offshoot of Nigel Farage's Brexit Party. Whether or not you agree with it or not, or you may think it's a Tory offshoot or whatever, I don't know. All the same, my point being is that they've got 6 councillors, so it can be done. And I'm going to start the ball rolling here in Liverpool next May in the county council elections. I'll be standing in the ward of Kensington and Fairfield, a place that's been transformed beyond recognition. It really is terrible what happened to a once proud working class community. But with the right work, the right leadership, bit of dedication, hard work, like I say, we can change this. And I believe now the country's at a turning point where people can see now that there is no prospect in any of these parties, whether it's whether or not it's Labour or Conservative or whoever. There's no future in them, because all they're out for is their own short-term personal gain. That's all they're after. You see Keir Starmer singing, doing a karaoke, yeah, great. But it's all about their short-term popularity, as it is with Liz Truss, right? Soon to be out on her backside by the look of things. But anyway, we have to change things, because if we don't, we're going to lose our beloved Liverpool and everything it stands for, because the transformation is happening. It's not Joe Owens being an alarmist. It's really happening. And like I said in the previous video, this isn't about prejudice or hate. Hate doesn't even come into it, right? It's about preserving what's ours, and it is ours. As I've said, small communities in Liverpool are not a problem. Chinese, Black, Hindu communities, even some Kurdish, Iranian, I'm sure there's many others, Sri Lankan, right? But that tiny, you don't even know they exist. Well, they're not a problem, but what's happening here is a problem. I'll leave at the end of the video what's happening on our shores. Migrants just walking into Norfolk, you know, just got off a boat and waltzed in, and this can't continue. Trust me, it can't. We can't have endless amounts of people just coming into the country and everything's gonna run honky-dory. It's not. There's problems ahead. And like I said, with the cost of living crisis around the corner, all the resources and everything that we have here belongs to the people of Liverpool, right? I'm sorry for being selfish, but that's the way it is, and that's the way it should be. Okay, thank you.